Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends. Good evening. Welcome to the Constantin Brancoveanu International Awards inaugural event in New York City, a very prestigious event under the patronage of the Alexandrion Foundation. Tonight we will recognize and admire very strong, powerful, and truly universal personalities who have had a very global impact through outstanding performances in the areas of culture, medicine, the economy, all with a general commitment to the improvement of society. I now invite the one person without whom none of this would be possible, the chairman of the Alexandrion Foundation and chairman of Alexandriongroup, Mr. Nawaf Salameh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Καλησπέρα σας, κύριε και κύριοι. Bună seara, doamnelor și domnilor. Bună seara. I want to thank 4 countries. The country I born is Syria, and for this reason we chose to honor a nice people and very famous doctor from my mother country, Syria. Romania and Greece, both of country, I moved when I was 17 years old. So I want to thank both countries because in this country they give me my education and help me a lot of, and I will thank them always and all my life because I like businessmen. And also I want to thank United States of America because they opened the hand and they will help me to do my dream, making the biggest my step in my life, doing the biggest investment in US. So thank you. For this reason, we'll have people, we'll honor people from Syria, from Romania, from Greece, and from America. Will be honor for me to do this. Our organization, it's coming before our start our business always. Everywhere our foundation is the front. What we do, we love. And again, thank you so much. I wish you to enjoy this evening. Thank you very much.
There's nothing more beautiful than listening to this story that has become reality, which this foundation honors culture and values. Of course, all of these things are possible with the involvement and joint efforts of companies that are part of the Alexandrion Group. So it would be really nice to hear about those things and share with you a few things about the entire business, because I'm sure many of you are unaware of what the Alexandrion Foundation is all about, and to discover the Alexandrion Group. For that, I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Stelios Sava, CEO of the Alexandrion Group. Stelio?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our inaugural Constantin Brancoveanu International Awards Gala. It is a great honor to stand in front of you, in the heart of New York City, to praise the universal values of humanity, the very new initiative of Alexandrion Foundation. Usually at the activities of our foundation, we do not speak about our group, but being new in town, we felt that we have to kindly ask you to allow us to present you our group. Alexandrion Group is a merge of passion, tradition, experience, and history dating back to 1789. Nawaf Salameh, founder and chairman of the group, is a Romanian citizen, medical doctor by education. Entrepreneurship, though, was his inherent talent. Medicine might have lost a potentially great doctor, but economy won a great entrepreneur, businessman, and society a true supporter of through his initiatives. He founded the group that we know today in the early 90s by participating in a new venture in Romania for the production of spirit drinks, with Alexandrion being the primary product. Through organic growth or acquisitions, Alexandrion Spirits and Wines is today the biggest producer and brand creator in our industry in Romania. We are producing and distributing annually more than 25 million bottles of our products, and we are exporting them and selling them in more than 50 countries around the globe. Our distillery is one of the biggest production facilities in Southeastern Europe, with capabilities of distillation, aging, and bottling. We produce to the highest standards, ensuring that we never compromise on the quality of our products. The secret ingredient, though, that makes our products unique is our passion for continued improvement and development, a passion transmitted by Nawaf to all the team members. Our winery is the second largest exporter of Romanian wines. Our sparkling wines embrace a history dating back to 1892 and is an official supplier of the Romanian Royal Courtyard. Currently, Alexandrion is transforming into a global spirits producer. We have already announced a major investment in the United States in a new distillery in the town of Carmel in Putnam County in New York State. The images that you see here are how the distillery will look like. Our distillery will be the biggest in New York, with visitor center and tasting rooms, and is programmed to be completed during 2020. The new distillery will produce premium spirits tailored to the US market, such as whiskey, bourbon, gin, brandy, and vodka. It will be a total investment of around $100 million United States dollars, creating more than 100 workplaces in New York State and a total of around 500 in all United States in the next 5 years. We have some We are left with some small formalities to finalize the project, but we are on track. We should start the construction after February this year. Additionally, our group is active in other sectors of the economy. We are owners and operators of hotels. We are developing real estate with investments in Romania and Brazil, and we produce construction materials. We have operations with our own teams in Romania, United States, Brazil, Cyprus, and China. I would like to thank all that have assisted us in the organization of these events, the teams from United States, Greece, and Romania, our distinguished awarded people, and all of you that are here tonight to celebrate with us. Last but not least, a special mention should be made to Father Alex Carlutzos for all the advices and guidance that he has offered to us. Thank you very much. We couldn't have made it without you. And to Nawal and Nabil Kazgergi for their tireless support in the successful organization of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Stelio. Following that quick glimpse into the history and background of the Alexandrion Group, we're now about to commence the award ceremony. We are giving awards this evening to folks in the arts, architecture, theater and film, medicine, literature, science, and for their commitment to society. To discover the background of these awards, I'd like to invite on stage the Vice President of the Alexandrionfoundation and the former Romanian Minister of Education and the former Romanian Ministry of External Affairs, Mr. Andrei Marga. Mr. Marga?
In the center of the world, which is New York City, it is quite normal to tell you who we are. A first-rate Romanian novelist said that this foundation is the main private institution awarding prizes in Romania. And it is true, linked to and supported by the Alexandriongroup, the foundation with the same name has been awarding prizes for excellence for many years. These awards have evolved. They started with prizes in sports and arts and went on to science awards. They started with prizes for successful entrepreneurs and went on to prizes for personalities in research. They began with national awards and continued with awards for the diaspora and international awards. These developments allow the Alexandrion Foundation to capitalize in a broader context in our time the personality of great historical impact, at least in our European region, of Constantin Brâncoveanu. Now, we are at a turning point to international awards. Not by accident. For this moment, the foundation has chosen the most demanding place, New York. The foundation has assumed three convictions. First, the world remains a world of open interactions in which for every individual, every company, every country, the challenge is to capitalize on what is best. Second, in the coming world, those who embark upon projects, who ask questions and seek new solutions will be the beneficiaries. Third, investing in innovators and creators is the best investment a foundation can make. In other words, daring, caring, sharing are the coordinates of our approach. With these convictions and with the determination to establish the international prize Constantin Brâncoveanu, we are now here in front of you to celebrate a number of personalities. Let me finish by saying that to the extent that the Constantin Brâncoveanu Prize honors each personality, the foundation also feels honored to be able to count him or her among its laureates. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Marga. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished laureates, we will commence the Constantin Brancoveanu Awards. The first section is dedicated to the betterment of society, and I'd like to invite Mr. Nawaf Salameh to the stage to give this award to our distinguished Senator Michael Gianaris. Michael Gianaris is a New York State Senator. He was elected to the State Senate in 2010 after having served for 10 years in the State Assembly. Senator Gianaris serves as the chair of the Democratic Conference and represents New York's 12th State Senate District. We are very proud of our very own Michael Gianaris.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Only in New York can you go to a Romanian, Syrian, Greek event, all in one place. And it is great to see so many, as a son of immigrants from Greece, it's great to see so many of my fellow Hellenes here, but most notably, I always have to say a word about my spiritual father, Father Alex, and Presbytera, without whom I would not have had the success that I've had in government and in public service. Father has known me since I was a teenager and was very inspirational in my decision to not make money but serve the public instead. So thank you for that, Father. My mother's angry at you still about that, but I certainly appreciate the wisdom. And so in that respect, let me also say thank you to Nawaf for the jobs you're going to bring to our state, to Carmel and to Putnam County. We are always interested in stimulating our economy, and New York City has a lot of jobs. We can always use more, but there are other areas of the state where we can certainly use the help and appreciate that you are stimulating the economy in the Hudson Valley. Thank you for that. I know there's a lot of honorees, so I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I especially appreciate receiving an award named after someone who gave his life in defense of his faith, of Eastern Orthodoxy, and as a fellow Orthodox Christian, I thank you for that. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Our next award is a special prize, actually, offered by the Alexandrion Foundation to Mr. Anton Alexandriou for his continuous commitment to support the values of Romanian spirituality. Anton, unfortunately, fell ill and he's not with us this evening, but I'm sure someone will take his award home to him. So moving along, the second special award is going to be given to a very special lady, a very brave woman, an example for all of us here, the epitome of someone who was determined and fought for her dreams and managed to achieve those dreams. I'd like to invite Miss Marinella Ardelean to the stage to give the award to Miss Cornelia Zicu. Cornelia Zicu is one of the Romanians who chose to say no to communism in Eastern Europe. To arrive to her dream destination, of course, the United States of America, she came here as an immigrant. Once she arrived, she studied and trained in the field of facial aesthetics, spa, and beauty products. She launched her own cosmetics brand, Cornelia C., creating some very special maintenance techniques and a spa concept. She was director of creation and then development director at the Elizabeth Arden Group. Award-winning and adored by all her clients, Cornelia Zicu is already a brand name and is one of the most spectacular success stories of Romanians on American soil. Cornelia Zicu, please.
Dear guest, usually I'm not intimidating and I don't read my speech. But when I see this wonderful presence of all of you, I decide this evening to be an evening when I will read my speech to make sure that I will say everything correct. Then I really want to start my speech by saying, first of all, thank you to the Alexandrion team and the founder, Mr. Nawaf Salameh, for this extraordinary effort to put together this amazing moment for all of us that are here tonight. Thank you very much. Also, I want to thank my husband, Alex, and to my all-American and Romanian friends that are here with me tonight. Without your support and help, I would not have accomplished my American dream. Thank you again. For those who don't know me, I want to take a moment and introduce myself. I don't believe in fear or success by imitation. I believe in hard work, dedication, originality, discipline, and respect for each other. But not the least, I believe in God. Some might think I'm tough. Some other might think that I'm unpredictable or unapproachable. But I guarantee you, these are just rumors. I'm a person that I like to give, and I love to care about everybody that is coming in my way. About my career, this was a mix of dedication, hard work, passion, but always having had the opportunity to meet people who believe in my vision, which altogether brought me here at this moment. Together we accomplished a great success in beauty industry by creating a 5-star Cornelia brand. Just 10 years after I arrived in the United States from a refugee camp. The next big challenge of my career was my position as a Global Chief Creating Officer as Elizabeth Arden Red Door Spa. And here, at some table somewhere, are my direct team of directors that I want to say thank you to all of you in front of everybody, because without you to believe in me, without you to trust me, my vision will not come reality. Thank you. During the time when I was part of this international renowned brand, I experienced both challenge and rewards. But in the end, it was really a pleasure. As every end is a new beginning, at this moment I'm sharing with you my secret. A new chapter in my career just started, and you are the first one to know. I am building something new right now, and Romanian heritage will maintain a key part in it as it has in my entire career. I am proud to be a Romanian, and I'm lucky that God helped me to come here and to spend my life with all of you. This reward tonight represents the first recognition that I receive from Romania, my country that I love and I never felt separated from. Tonight, you made me honor and bless. And thank you very much, and I love you all.
And now we are off to the award for medicine. Here the honor will be presented by Mr. Salemeh, who will come to the stage, and we will present this award to Dr. Suhel Nazar. Dr. Nazar is a world-renowned physician, internationally recognized for his clinical research and teaching expertise, having dedicated his career to the diagnosis and treatment of epilepsy, neuroinflammation-related neuropsychiatric disorders, and autoimmune disorders of the central nervous system. I don't know about you, but that's impressive. Yeah. He has been profiled on NBC TV, Today's Show, Katie Couric's show. He's been featured in magazines such as Oprah and Forbes, and has been listed in the Best Doctors issued by the U.S. News and World Report and New York Magazine as well. Mr. Salemeh, please come to the stage, and Dr. Nazar.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Good evening, everyone. I would like first to thank you all for being here tonight. I'm pleased and honored to accept this award and to join other honorees. I would like first to thank Mr. Nawaf Salami for nominating me for this award, and all members of Alexandrion Foundation for supporting my nomination for Constantin Brancoveanu International Award in Medicine. When Nawaf first told me about the fact I'm being granted this award, I was both surprised and humbled by this award and acknowledgement. This award means a lot to me. It's very special because it will always serve as a constant reminder of what I love about the medical profession, to treat those who are ill, and to advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves. But first, let me give you a little perspective on my life in medicine. Many, many years ago, when I was in third grade in a prestigious private school in Syria, Damascus, I always remember very distinctly that each and every Friday afternoon I was asked to stand in the corner of classroom, standing on one foot, facing the wall, wearing a dunce cap on my head in a full view of my peers. I failed every class, and eventually I was kicked out from that school. You understand how devastating that was for my family. But to add more insult to injury, the principal decided to meet with my family before they kicked me out. And they told them what no family want to hear about their own child. They told my parent, education is not for everyone, and your child is not educable, so please teach him a trade. You understand how devastation was for my family, and I was really deeply wounded. I thought I would never be a good student. I don't have what it takes to be a good student. I thought then my life journey will never be smooth sailing and will end in despair. I never thought that I will see the day I will be standing before you today receiving such a prestigious award and acknowledgement. But fortunately, my parents thought it's cruel. It's so cruel to condemn me to such apprenticeship so early in my life. So what they did, in the fall of that year, they registered me for fourth grade in public school across town. And there, I met a wonderful, wonderful teacher. She should be the honoree, not me. I'm the product of what she's done for me. Her name, Mrs. Belouz. We call her in Syria Madame Belouz. She took special care of me. I remember she often sat with me at lunch just to build my self-esteem and my confidence. She did not only teach me, but she nurtured me emotionally. Somehow, she found ways for me to find myself again and to believe in myself and to prove myself, and the rest is a history. That's Madame Belouz. And I will accept this award on her behalf. But that early life lessons, experiences, taught me that you should never give up on a dream, but to fight for it. Never to abandon a good cause, but to advocate for it. Not to surrender to a seemingly hopeless situation, but try to overcome it. And more importantly, not to give up on patience. Because the ability of a human body to recover is amazing and will astound the most seasoned physicians. You know, it took one person to change the trajectory of my life, my future, my journey. Thank you, Madame Belouz. We lost her 6 years ago, I lost very special people in the last few years. Mrs. Balouz, my father 3 years ago, and my father-in-law a few months ago. But I know they're watching tonight. Last but not least, I won't be where I am today and who I am today without the support, love, sacrifices from many special people in my life. My parents, Salim and Georgette, my wife, Marwa, and my children, Amanda, Salim, and Serena, and my in-laws, Michael and Susie. I would like to thank you all for your enduring love. I would like also to thank all my friends here in this room and many members of Northwell Neurology family for believing in me, supporting me, and for unlimited support and lasting friendship. I would like to thank you all for supporting us and being here tonight. I would like to thank Nawaf and all members of Alexandrion Foundation for this honor. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
I have a small announcement for Dr. Suhail. The board of foundation take the decision to invite him to Romania. We will be in touch which month will be about to relaunch his film and his book, and to meet nice people, doctor like him, to teach them and to explain them what happened with him, how they made it. Thank you very much.
I'm really speechless, but I'm very pleased and honored to accept this gracious invitation. I look forward to our visit in Romania. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Wow. Yes, bravo. Axios. Our next award is the award given for journalism. I'd like to invite Stelios Savas to the podium to present this award to Mr. Andonis Diamataris. Mr. Diamataris is the publisher and executive director of the Ethnikos Kyrikas, the National Herald. He was born and raised in Limnos, Greece. Upon graduating from high school, he immigrated to the US so he could obtain an American education. A graduate of Queens College and Columbia University with his MBA, the National Herald was founded in 1915, the second oldest continuously published Greek language newspaper anywhere in the world. He also founded the English language weekly newspaper in 1997. Both serve as premier newspapers serving the Greek American community across the country in both language. Mr. Diamataris has devoted himself to reporting the news and addressing the issues of paramount significance to Greek Americans. Congratulations, Mr. Diamataris. Please.
Hello, everybody. I just would like to thank you very much for this great honor. I am very happy and very proud to receive it, and I want to wish you all, and especially the foundation, success in its future endeavors. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Diamataris. Newspapers, journalism, our next award is going to the field of literature. The award will be presented by Mr. Marga, and the award for literature is going to Doina Yurikariu. That was good, right? She is an original and prolific personality of the Romanian culture, with great achievements in many genres of literature, criticism, and literary history and essays. She has made substantial contributions in Romanian culture. From the beginning of her career, she represented a philosophical type of poetry in which she modeled a new language of imagination. She left behind every original writings in Romanian culture. Please.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy, so happy and proud. And I came here with many decoration near my heart because I want to tell you that having the most important decoration from the King of Romania, Michael I, and having the most important decoration for culture and literature from the President of Romania is the Order of Faithful Service. It's very important to be in the service of the arts and the culture and management in culture with this faithful and freedom of mind and soul. But I'm so proud to receive the Constantin Brâncoveanu International Award because I know all the meanings that are covered by this greatest prize for Romanian and for all the countries in Southeast Europe that understood the culture of Byzantium and the history of this space. Is the meaning of the faithful, of the faith, to don't have fear, is the meaning to have the courage to continue all the life the things that are in your body and mind like gifts of the God. Thank you, dear Alexandrionfoundation. Thank you, Mr. President. I know some statement of your group and of your foundation. And I like so much this statement because they are about quality, because they are about health of the product that we made, not only for the market, because we speak all the time about markets, not. They are for people. They are for human people. And I'm very proud to add this new international recognition, not on the blason, in my life, and to represent here in New York, where I live since '99, Romanian and all the values that are in the front of our treasures. And to be here with you, many thanks, is so important for me. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Fan. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Yuricariu. The closest thing to literature and poems and prose, of course, is theater and the cinema. Our next award is being given for theater and film. And I'd like to invite Ms. Rim Daoud to the stage to present this award to Mrs. Maria Zombanaki. Maria Zombanaki is an accomplished actress and director from Crete with a global track record of contributions in the arts and the preservation and dissemination of the Greek culture. She graduated with honors from the National Theatre Academy of Greece. Over the course of her career, Maria starred in numerous classical Greek and international theatrical plays and held leading roles in various well-known television shows and cinema films. She was also recognized her leadership in the cultural affairs of Greece. She, between 2002 and 2010, was elected by the municipality of Athens as the deputy mayor of school care and the president of strategic development. She also directed the presentation of the Greek culture to the foreign journalists at the Olympic Games. Maria was awarded with the title of Cultural Ambassador of Crete, and just in the last months of 2018, she was appointed by the Hellenic American Chamber of Commerce as the director of the New York City Greek Film Festival, leading, yes, its very successful execution and completion of the 12th New York City Greek Film Festival, an event that took place recently this October. Maria Tsompanaki, congratulations.
For the world to prosper and live in peace at this particular time of the humanity, it is necessary to turn ourselves to cultural values and education. So, congratulations to Alexandrionfoundation that embraces and awards this idea. And me as a person of Greek culture, and as the director of the New York City Greek Film Festival, I thank you so much for this great honor. Thank you. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Ευχαριστώ.
Thank you, Maria Tsompanaki. Congratulations on your honor. We appreciate your devotion to theater and film. We'd like to move along this beautiful cultural path to the path of the arts domain, specifically the Painting Award, which will be delivered by Mr. Stelios Savas. Yes, you will come to the stage to award this to Alexandru Darida. Alexandru Darida is a Roman Italian born in Satu Mare in Romania. He studied the arts in Romania and the United States. He is a creator of unique portraits of Romanian and universal personalities, musical instruments, and gracious women. The eternal femininity of Alexandru Darida's paintings has become a symbol for touching the soul and the heart of the viewer. He's been honored with the most important contemporary arts awards, and the Art Tour International magazine has nominated him as one of the top 60 artists in the world. Mr. Alexandru Darida, congratulations. Anytime you want to paint me.
Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming here, and I would like to thank for this wonderful award. If the Italians are very proud of Medici family, they are known to be very very well known as protectors of the cultures, of the arts. But we have also Constantin Brâncoveanu. They brought so much to our culture, to our architecture, to our arts. I would like to thank the president of the Alexandrion Foundation, Mr. Salame, for bringing the spirit through the years, and it's like a flame present here through you, through this event. This is why we are so happy to be here and to enjoy this wonderful event. The Spirit is present through you. The Spirit is present through this event. I would like to thank to the President of American Romanian Academy of Arts and Science, Mrs. Ruxanda Vidu. I would like to thank to Mrs. Doina Uricariu for organizing a beautiful art exhibition of my work at the Romanian Institute of New York. And not least, I would like to thank my wife, who was always next to me throughout my journey. Her voice, her lyric operatic voice, is a continuous inspiration for my art. I would like to dedicate this award to all the artists who dream in a better world. They want to create a better world. Art is the only thing that brings people together. Art is the universal language that brings us together, unifies us together. People from different countries, people from different cultures, they come together in the name of the arts. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Darida. Congratulations. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mrs. Rim Daoud to come to the stage to present the award to Mr. Philippos Tsiaras for his creation in fine arts. Mr. Tsiaras is an international Greek artist who lives and works in New York City. Since 1974, he has organized more than 75 one-person exhibitions. Not an easy feat. He works in a great range of media, which include painting, photography, glass, ceramic, and bronze. He has exhibited in the Venice Biennale 3 times and has created a 10-foot bronze sculpture on the Grand Canal entitled Social Climber. Philip Tsiaras has been the recipient of many prizes: the American Academy Award for Poetry, the Thomas Watson Fellowship, the 2 NEA National Endowment Grants for the Arts Awards, the nomination for the Blickel Stifting International Photography Prize, and his works are widely collected in corporate, private, and important museum collections, including the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Please welcome Philip Tsiaras.
I hate to go after a big meal, but what can you do? I've received awards from other countries for various things, but for some reason, when I was told that I was going to receive this award, I felt as though I was going to get a Romanian Oscar. And there's the Oscar right there. You love me, I guess. Father Alex, Presbytera, Mr. Koutros, Evelyn, everybody, some of my various friends, some of the usual suspects. It's great to see you all here. For those of you who are not either Greek or Syrian, Narok, enjoy your evening. I'm going to say something very brief so that you can go on with your meal. This is a small encomium type of thing that I wrote at the introduction of one of my books for a retrospective of works. It'll tell you everything in a short period. I dedicate this evening and this award to my recently departed parents, my mother Vasiliki, my father Yorgos, who were warmth and light to the obscure tunneling of a young man's beginnings. To my family who gave me love with abundance and asked for little in return, a price gladly paid. For my friends and mentors whose conversations and faith in me put an invisible hand on my destiny. And to the Greek spirit, complex as it is transcendent, than when coupled with the free American mind, made me who I am. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Mr. Tsiaras. The Alexandrion Foundation values the arts, values science, and they also believe that art combined with science is nothing less than architecture. So the Architecture Award will be presented this evening by Mr. Stelios Savas, who will come to the stage, to Mr. Mihai Radu. Mihai Radu, yes, is the founder and principal of the Mihai Radu Architects and Lauster and Radu Architects. He started his first business in 1983, and it has now developed and serves numerous clients through design, planning, construction, and real estate development. He immigrated to the United States from Romania, interrupting his university education at the age of 21 in order to freely express his ideas and practice the profession he embraced from an early age, architecture and design. He completed his studies at Pratt Institute and has worked on projects such as the Javits Foundation, the Louvre Museum in Paris, and many, many others. Mihai Radu. Congratulations.
This is very intimidating. As you know, I'm an architect and not a public speaker. So I would like to thank two people first, Sylvia and Anuka, two of my friends, who actually about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago called me up and said, we're going to be in New York, and by the way, we nominated for a very prestigious award. When I heard that, I said, an award? That means speech, which was like tremendous stress upon me. So today I decided before coming here that I had to prepare myself to be able to make a speech. So I've been very unproductive at work today. I spent about 2 hours looking at videos on YouTube about how to do the perfect speech. Now, that did not work that well, because after 2 hours, there were words going through my head, you have to be funny, you have to thank everybody, you have to do this, you have to do that. But one thing stuck in my head, and that was brief or short. So that saved my speech tonight. So basically, I honestly feel tremendously honored, getting this award, which I was not expecting. And I want to thank the two persons who nominated, the Alexandrion Foundation, Mr. Salame, the president, and the board. And also, being an architect and being in the architectural profession, it's not one individual which creates buildings. It's always a team. And I would like to thank, even so they're not here, to every single person with whom I worked for, or they worked for me, because otherwise I would not be here in front of you. Thank you very much, and I would like to dedicate this to my father, who passed away, last year. And the reason why I'm an architect is because he was really a great artist, and I was inspired by him. Thank you.
Mihai Radu. Thank you so much. And now we move on to the science field. We'd like to give the award for her contributions to the fields of chemical engineering and materials science will be presented to Ms. Rim Daoud, to Ms. Ruxandra Vidu. Dr. Ruxandra Vidu has expertise in extremely thin film and nanostructure fabrication. Listen to this, hold on. Since 1996, Dr. Vidu has worked with leading universities in Japan, the United States, and Romania, consulting for big companies in solar energy and energy storage related projects. Her work emphasizes the use of nanoscience and nanotechnology in the development of new materials and processes, with a special focus on ultra-thin film systems for solar cells. Dr. Vidu is published and a nanotechnology expert with over 20 years experience in chemical engineering and materials science. She has published 45 papers and has co-authored 4 books. Dr. Ruxandra Vidu.
I am also a scientist and I look YouTube for, for speeches, but the same as my predecessor, I will be very short. So thank you very much for this opportunity and for this award. I really appreciate it, and I know how difficult this mission is to give awards, because besides science and publication and patents and all other things, I am also the president of the Romanian Academy of Arts and Sciences. So I know how difficult this job could be. But I don't know if you know that the Romanian Academy of Arts and Sciences was incorporated in California 43 years ago, following the model of the European academic societies. And ARA tried to bring together and reunite the elite of Romanian intellectuals everywhere. Regardless of the period in which they were born and grew up, regardless of the political system they lived in, many of those who left the country and lived in exile managed to create true values that lasted for decades. Today, we have the hope that Romanian intellectual elite in the 2 academies, in the Romanian Academy and American Romanian Academy, will inspire and offer models and of creativity, spirituality, and unity among Romanians. I am lucky that I had the chance to share my life with personalities that helped me grow, from which I had to learn. Our mission is to encourage education and scientific research, and also to, in the same time, to recognize remarkable contribution to the Romanian abroad. So that's why I thank you very much, Mr. President, for your idea of this award, and I wish you success.
So we're at the moment that we will honor one courageous American man for his involvement in supporting Romanian children through his Innocenti Foundation. I'd like to let Mr. Nawaf Salameh come to the stage to handle this award. But the award for the betterment, another award for the betterment of the world, it goes to Mr. Michael Carroll. Michael Carroll is the founder and current president of the Romanian Children's Relief and the Romanian partner charity Innocenti Foundation, a licensed charity serving more than 3,000 children throughout Romania and is recognized by the Romanian government. Mr. Carroll was one of the first photographers to travel to Romania after the fall of the communist regime. His stories, written and photographed for the Boston Globe and the New York Times, led directly to the formation of the Romanian Children's Relief Organization. From that moment on, helping children and families in need from Romania became his priority. His humanitarian work, well documented in his photography, was rewarded with many international awards. The Academy Award producer Don Hahn made an award-winning documentary movie about Mike and his foundation called Handheld. Mr. Carroll is a 1968 graduate of Notre Dame University. Congratulations, Michael Carroll. Congratulations.
Well, I'm neither Syrian, Romanian, or Greek. I apologize, I'm Irish. But we know how to drink. And spirits are a fitting tribute to the Irish faith. I'm a freelance photographer, journalist. I can't talk very well because I'm a photographer. I look at things. So if we could show the images, I'm going to show you a journey that I took through Romania. I was called in 4 o'clock in the afternoon in January of 1990 to go to Romania the next night, that night actually, to do a story about the children and what had happened and the catastrophe that had happened after the during the last 10 years of the Ceausescu regime. This story won a number of national awards. It brought a lot of attention to myself, which was unwarranted. That's not my job to bring attention to myself. My job is to take pictures and to bring the pictures to you, to bring the story to you. So in doing so, though, I received hundreds of phone calls from different people who saw my name. The story was published in the Boston Globe. It received a lot of attention. A lot of people called me. They wanted me to do something about the conditions of the children that I saw. So what I did is I brought supplies to Romania. Didn't work. What we decided to do, a small group of people in New England, a small band of people, maybe 15, 20 people, we decided that what we could do is enfranchise other people, Romanians, to take the situation that they had with the children who were abandoned and homeless and change it. And so this is a story not about me, but about change and the ability of people to change the conditions not only of their lives, but of the lives of the children that surround them. So we did that. And in doing so, we made a big difference in many children's lives. We now have 38 employees, all Romanian, all professionals who have been trained in Romania, but mostly through Western methodologies in child development. And we have 2,000 children that we serve every year. These programs that we do, that the people that I work with do, and they are the ones that should be standing here getting this award, these programs make the difference in people's lives directly, every day. And that's really important. And that, I know most of you understand that, but to see it and to see a country take itself seriously and to change in a dramatic way has been a really wonderful experience in my life. And I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity. Sometimes when you give, you get. And I gave and I got so much more in return. And I'm really proud to be here tonight for my family, my friends, our institution, and the children that we serve. The programs that we have are the most innovative programs in Romania. We've won the best practices for all of our programs from different people in the European Union. We are a partner with so many different people. The stakeholders that are involved with us are really critical to the performance of our staff. But most importantly, the one thing that makes the biggest difference is people who volunteer. We have more volunteers than any other NGO in Romania. And you can see on the screen, this is my muse. This is why I do this. This is the person that inspires me. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. And he's a great guy.
I have announcement for my friend Michael. I already discussed with the board of foundation about starting our foundation to be involved with his foundation. We will start from the city of Cluj. We will invite around at least 1,000 people, and we make them to be so happy to help the foundation of Mike and to continue from city of Cluj, and after we go maybe to the Biu or other cities. So thank you very much, Mike, for what you're doing for Romania.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael Carroll, for your charity work and your commitment to the betterment of the world. Yes. So, last but not least, our final award is being given to His Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States to Romania, Mr. Hans Klem. His Excellency Hans George Klem is a career diplomat who served as the acting directing general of the Department of State, the senior U.S. official to the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum, coordinator of all U.S. civilian and military rule of law programs in Afghanistan, and he served as the United States ambassador to Romania from September 2015. During his service in Romania, His Excellency acted like a true partner for Romania and reacted every time to the Romanian government or the political power in power decisions that seemed to respect the state laws. He was also one of the greatest supporters for the Romanian businessmen that wanted to invest in the United States. Unfortunately, His Excellency is not here this evening to accept his award, but I believe he will be honored in December in Bucharest. Yes. So, without further ado, to close our program, I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Salameh to close our program and give a final adieu.
Again, thank you so much for having your time and your long speech of the winners. So I hope next year we'll see you again and doing maybe better gala. So we started is the first one and we'll continue how much we exist, our companies, our foundation in the life. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. I'd like to invite all the award honorees to the stage to take a group photograph with the folks from the Alexandrion Foundation. If you've received an award this evening, please come to the stage to take a photograph.